All right, we should be live. Good morning and Merry Christmas to everyone out there. It is Monday, December 25th, 10:47 a.m. and about 4 degrees Celsius, and I'm here in East York. Michael Mills, Naughty Brown, Sebastian, Sammy Woo. Sheena's here, Firestorm, Gertej, Nigel, Wesley, George. Thanks for tuning in, guys. There I am as well, hopefully not with toothpaste all over my face, but a rare appearance for me. Whoops, there we go. So we are about to depart for Niagara Falls. I'm here at a Sobeys parking lot, and we're near a highway on-ramp. So I'm going to take Pottery Road. We're going to go down to the Don Valley Parkway, and then we're going to ride along the Gardiner and then the QEW all the way up to Niagara Falls. I'm going to be visiting family today. Let me get the camera mounted. Hopefully I mounted this correctly. Just a heads up, on these driving live streams, I don't have someone in the car with me, so I cannot monitor the chat. So I apologize if I miss anything in terms of like super chats or questions or anything important going down. It's just not very safe, and I shouldn't be operating the phone with my hands at all, but I'm going to do my best not to look at it either. We've done this before, but anyways, I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas Eve, and it is Christmas Day. So let's get rolling here. What's the car today, asks Huja. We are in a Chrysler 300. I reserved a Mercedes or similar, and the couple right before me took the, I think it was an A220 out, and then they tried to give me a Mustang convertible, and I was like, that would be cool, except that this is winter. So we're rocking a 300 here. It's kind of a giant boat of a car, but aside from its enormous size, I don't really have too many complaints with it. But anyways, yeah, I think that wide angle view is not going to go. We're going to go with this one. So we're going to get moving in a second. But thank you again. Merry Christmas to everybody. It looks like there's like some kind of filter on my face. So this is in lieu of a regular video today. So we are doing this. I have my bubbly with me. So I'm going to go visit my mom. I'm going to pick her up, and then we're going to go visit my brother and his other half. But you guys are just coming with me for the highway drive. This parking lot's empty, by the way. All right, Sheena, Wesley, Myth M, Kevin, D. Mussolino, 1999. Just before I get here. D. Mussolino, thank you so much for the 1999. Merry Christmas to you. And I hope you have a wonderful holidays and New Year. Now, hopefully, this camera is set up right, because we're about to jump on the highway. I'm not really going to have any opportunity to fix it if it's not. This is Broadview Avenue here. So we're going to make a left, and then we're going to make a right onto Pottery Road. How does that look? Seems to look okay to me. Hopefully the video and audio is okay because no right turns on reds here. Embedded SRAM became a member. SRAM, thank you. So this is going to lead me down to Bayview, and then I'm going to go south, and there should be a way to jump up onto the Don Valley Parkway. So we are just northeast of downtown. I think this drive should be about an hour and a half. I don't think it's going to be the longest drive in the world today. I imagine traffic will be light. According to the gas meter here, I have 273 kilometers of range, which should be plenty. I think it's going to be less than 150 to get to where I'm going. So I think I want to go left here. I think I would have checked Google Maps ahead of time. Oh well. I got out and recorded a driving video yesterday. I'm thinking I'll just pre-record the video coming back. Pat75 is here. Robert. "15 seconds, and then we get the light." So is it 10:54? We should be landing in Niagara by 12:30 if all goes to plan. These streets are dead. Evergreen Brickworks on the right. And again, if you're just joining, Merry Christmas. And I apologize, I can't read the chat, but thank you to our mods. I see there's a couple of wrenches in the house. The hoose. All right, Don Valley Parkway. So we are going to get a spectacular view of the city very soon. That's the Bloor Viaduct straight ahead. In terms of content to make in Niagara Falls, I might try to do the Festival of Lights. I might also try to live stream while I'm there. I'm not sure. I didn't bring my gimbal, so I'd be live streaming with the Pocket. Now we're looking for Don Valley Parkway South. Let's see. Yeah, I want to be on the right. So we're going to go right along the south end of downtown. Should get a nice view of a lot of skyscrapers, the CN Tower. Go right by the Scotiabank Arena, the Sky Dome. So this is the Don Valley Parkway. It is managed by the City of Toronto, but recently the mayor has swung a deal with the province to upload this to the province. This and the Gardner Expressway, which we're about to go on. We're only 4 minutes to Yonge Street, 12 minutes to Highway 427, so that means there is absolutely no traffic. To get from here to the 427 in 12 minutes is ridiculous. That could take you 45 minutes to an hour. Some days with the normal congestion. That is nuts. This might be a very short stream. Speed limit is 90. I'm doing 110. People are flying around me. It's all good. Gardner Expressway West. And that is us. Oh shit, it's a foggy day. We're not going to get the spectacular skyline view I was hoping we would get. Well, that's kind of disappointing. The thumbnail I posted was like, I used AI, but I wanted it to create this perspective of the city from right around here, and it did it. Except that doesn't match what we actually see. There's something in the A-pillar that's kind of vibrating. There's a GO train on the right. There's Scotiabank Arena on the right. Formerly the ACC. Going by the Sky Dome on the right now. The CN Tower is right next to it. I will say this car is an absolute boat. and annoying to drive downtown, but on the highway, it's kind of a dream. It does have winter tires on it, not that we're probably going to need them. Exhibition Place coming up on the left. So we have left downtown. This is Dufferin Street. We just went underneath. We're heading west. After Toronto, we'll be in Mississauga, then the cities of Oakville, Burlington, Hamilton, then a whole bunch I can't remember by order. Gardner moving well to 4:27, 5 minutes. That's almost the western border of Toronto. So I drove to Mississauga a few days ago. I went to Square One. I made a video there. That'll be on the channel maybe tomorrow or the next day. And I did a driving video on this thing yesterday. Now we're doing the stream. Someone's got their hazards on. Disabled vehicle. Oh, they got a flat tire. They're back right. That sucks. I don't know what I would do if I got a flat tire in this. They offer you roadside assistance for like $5 a day, but I always just decline everything. You want insurance? Nope. You want sat nav? Nope. Digital radio? Nope. So we're in the former city of Etobicoke. I am definitely guilty of not doing enough recording in Etobicoke. There is a subway line running parallel to where I'm driving, just north of here on Bloor Street. So you can subway out here. Pretty much you'd have to connect to a bus and come south. In fact, this is Islington coming up, so this would be the second last subway stop. And Kipling, that's the terminal station. .401 west, one right lane closed beyond Highway 410. Well, that will not impact us. If I wanted to, I could go north up to the 401 and then we could take the 403 over just to change things up for absolutely no reason at all. That would probably add 15-20 minutes to the trip. Well, if you were going to the airport, you'd go north up the 427 here. Speaking of airport, in a month, almost exactly a month, I'll be heading up to the airport. Stay tuned for more details about that. I'm also looking into a trip for February. Sherway Mall on the right. Oh, they have an Eataly now. I did not know that. And they've still got a Toys R Us. And here's where the Gardner becomes the Queen Elizabeth Expressway as we enter the city of Mississauga. According to that sign, population 722,000 people. I remember when that sign used to say 400 and something thousand. That is nuts. This city is just packing in new people like crazy. Dixie Valley Mall just on the left. Not that you'll be able to see it. There's definitely more congestion now that we're out of the core. Cothra Road off-ramp coming up. The Mississauga Chinatown is just north of here. Right around Cothra and Dundas Street. This Volkswagen in front of me. It's sitting there going about 90. There we go. Yeah, everyone is flying around here. We're at Mississauga Road. I grew up to the area just south of here, actually. I was there pretty much from grade 2 all the way through the end of high school. We bounced around to a few different homes, but it's mostly in the area just south of here. It wasn't until my 20s that I actually moved into the city of Toronto proper. Here's Mississauga Road. There's a street called Dalton Drive, just north of here, that is kind of reminiscent of the bridle path. Just ridiculously gobsmacking huge homes with property values to match. All right, let's see what the sign says. Burlington, 35 kilometers. Hamilton, 43. Fort Erie, 126. I am ultimately going to Fort Erie. I'm going to pick my mom up in Niagara Falls, and then we're going to scoot over to Fort Erie. Maybe I'll take that giant Christmas present out of the trunk and leave it at her house. But huge thanks to everyone who tuned in to this Christmas, is it still morning drive stream. Merry Christmas to everyone. We are leaving Mississauga in a minute, and we'll be entering the city of Oakville. Oakville, population 194,000. did just glance and see Jelly Bean in the chat. Thank you for the Starbucks and the snacks, which I ate after dinner last night. I did a live stream, and Jelly Bean ordered a mint hot chocolate and a cookie and like a cake lollipop. I don't know how else you call it, but thank you. This is Ford Drive. Man, we have hit 0 traffic. This is probably the best day of the year to make this drive. I don't know if I'm gonna live stream from Niagara tonight or what the plan is, but I'll probably go there and see about recording the Festival of Lights. I don't know if Clifton Hill will be all that active tonight. Trafalgar Road. So not much is open. There might be the odd coffee shop. But other than gas stations and convenience stores and the odd restaurant, I don't really know what would be open today. So if you're just tuning in, we are heading west on the Queen Elizabeth Expressway. I've got this car till the 27th. We are rolling along in a Chrysler 300. I think it's a 2023 model. It's actually kind of badass looking. It's all blacked out. It drives like a tank in the city, but it's a pretty amazing highway car. I'll give it that. We're only 38 minutes into the stream. We are making killer time. Started just east of downtown. Decided for the first few minutes it's been pretty much entirely highway driving. We are entering city number 4. This is Burlington, where my aunt and uncle live. Population 184,000 people. So this highway will branch into 2 in a little bit. You could go straight and find yourself on the 403, or you could stick to the QEW and head south, which will bend to the left. That's the way we're going. It will take us all the way down to Niagara Falls. Not to disappoint, but if you're hoping to get a glimpse of the falls on this stream, unfortunately that will most likely not be the case. I'm not going to go all the way to the falls themselves. It's also so foggy, we might not be able to see them anyways, unless I got out of the car and walked right up to the railing. But we are going to the city of Niagara Falls. Speed is 120 kilometers per hour / 75 miles per hour. This car gives me both. The digital readouts in MPH, the analog dial is in kilometers. And I apologize if I miss any chats or super chats or anything of that nature. I gotta keep my eyes on the road. But I do thank the mods for their good work. Niagara, QEW, keep left. Aye, aye, Captain. We will do just that. Alright, the HOV lane has ended. QEW, keep left 2 lanes into Niagara. And we are heading south now. And traffic has really bunched up a fair bit. But we're still moving pretty good. I think we're over the halfway mark distance-wise. Let's move a little quicker. Again, if you're just tuning in, Merry Christmas. I'm making my annual Christmas pilgrimage from Toronto to Niagara Falls. I didn't grow up in Niagara Falls, but my family moved out there in recent years. Well, they've been there for over a decade. My brother moved to Fort Erie a little bit longer ago than that. As we march up the Burlington Skyway, a foggy Burlington Skyway. Whoa, there was an accident. That car on the right was bashed in pretty good. At least it's daytime. At night, a fog like this would be pretty shit-tastic to drive in. I can clearly see a few cars ahead of me, so it's not too bad. My car just auto-activated the windshield wipers. Speed-wise, we're doing 100 on the nose. Well, it seems the truck in front of me has slowed down a bit. Oh, I just glanced over at the phone. It looks like the connection has dropped a bit. Hopefully that means the quality isn't any lower. City of Hamilton, population 537,000. We'll see if the signal recovers. Oh no. Connection unstable. All right, guys, the Rogers network not being good. Rogers! Come back. So according to my streaming phone, we should not have a signal or a picture right now, but I looked at the chat, no one's complaining, so I'm guessing the streaming software is just acting up. According to the dashboard on this thing, it is 5 degrees Celsius outside. I've got my little climate zone in the car set at 20. No heat on, but I do have the butt warmer on. St. Catharines, 43 kilometers. When I left, the gas tank said I had 268 kilometers of range left, and I've driven from Toronto all the way to here, and it says I have 277 kilometers of range left. The difference between highway and city driving, I guess. Traffic seems to be thinning out a bit. That's a good sign. I think I just saw a super chat splash on the screen. Thank you so much. I will read the super chats after the stream, guys. I can't read them during as I am driving. I just saw a big yellow splash on my screen, so thank you and Merry Christmas to whomever you are. Thank you so much. We're at 50 Road and Casablanca Boulevard. I've always liked the name of that street. Entering the Greenbelt. People in front of me are braking. Welcome to Grimsby, population 28,000. This is where the 40 Creek Distillery is. Hey look, the fog is clearing up. Sweet. No more Silent Hill vibes. There's my favorite pit stop on the way, just on the right. The Niagara Gateway. So I'm not sure if there'll be a live stream tonight or if I'll do a video. I'll probably head towards the Festival of Lights and just see what it's like. The last time I tried to stream from Niagara Falls, I had connection issues, and I know Ken did, and so did Henry, which is weird because for several years leading up to this summer, I haven't had any issues at all streaming in Niagara Falls, and it seems as if both Bell and Rogers were struggling. St. Catharines 24, Niagara Falls 39, Fort Erie 67. How many viewers we got? 725. Thank you for coming along with me. I'm still very much not awake. A lot of times I do the morning premieres at 9 a.m. and I go back to bed. I typically don't get up till about noon most days. I guess you could say I'm a bit of a night owl. Ooh, it's a Dodge Charger. A badass cousin of this car. Foreign Affair Winery. There's a lot of vineyards in this area. Cacaba Winery. Toss Winery, Bench Brewing Company. I see Jeanette. Merry Christmas, Jeanette. And again, huge thanks to the mods for manning the chat, as I can't really be there for it. This year certainly didn't have a very festive or Christmassy vibe. I'm going to chalk it up to the lack of snow, but a lot of people have been commenting that. Just never really felt that festive around the city this year. Which car? This is a Chrysler 300. I rented a Mercedes A220 or similar. Sounds like an Airbus plane. Which I would have preferred. I would have liked a slightly smaller car, but I'm not going to complain. It's still pretty good. This car is really trying to... He started his lane change when he was directly beside me and that Hyundai in front of me. All right. This guy likes passing to the right. St. Catharines, population 134,000. I saw another super chat splash on the screen. Thank you. I can't read it, but I will read all of them when I finish the stream. But thank you so much for the support and the super chat. whomever you are. Happy holidays to you. And we are close enough. I'm gonna crack open a bubbly. There we go. The official, not the unofficial drink of my live streams, at least when I'm out and about. It'd be a little stronger if I was at home. Man, it is cleared right up. Remember how foggy it was like 20 minutes ago? Driving through the city, we couldn't even see the skyline. We're about to go up over the Welland Canal pretty soon. On the other side of that, Niagara on the lake, a beautiful little town, will be on the left. I've been there several times. I've never been there with a camera though, to record for the channel. Maybe we'll put that on the to-do list for this coming summer. We're about to hit this big elevated portion of the highway. if I could tilt the camera right, we could see the Welland Canal. If I crank my head left, I can see the City of Toronto downtown skyline over the highway, or over the lake. The outlet collection is on the right at Niagara. I imagine that'll be pretty busy on Boxing Day. Today, not so much. Nothing will be open. Alright, so if I stay left here, that'll take us to the Queenston-Lewiston USA Bridge. Straight will be towards Niagara Falls, and then you can veer right again and head towards the Fort Erie Buffalo Bridge. Oh, look at that jerk face cutting across 3 lanes. No signaling. Welcome to Niagara Falls. Normally I would get off just up here at the right at Dorchester. Let me see the maps here in this car. It says the falls follow 420. Maybe we'll add 5 minutes to the drive and do that. My mom is probably watching going, no, don't do that. Don't do it, Johnny. Fallsview Indoor Water Park. Just a little detour, that's all. Making better time than I thought I would be. I figured I would be here in about half an hour from when we really are. So let's make this happen. What's the worst that could happen? I end up in the US? Hey, there's Dorchester Road. That's normally where I'd be getting off, just on the right. Here's where it becomes less of a highway and more of a giant strode. I guess it's more like a proper road. It's not really strody. Let's see here. Clifton Hill tourist area straight ahead. This is Stanley Avenue. Hey look, we caught up to that Dodge Charger that roared past me on the highway. A bunch of people waiting for the go on the left. Take me to Toronto, is what they might be saying. What street is this? I want to make a right at one of these streets. Bridge to the USA, use the left lane. The Falls, use the right lane. Yeah, we are not going to the USA. Connection problem around here. It's giving me a connection issue just driving through here. That's no good. Why are your signals so bad at Niagara Falls, Rogers? Why is this Mustang going 2 miles per hour? Come on. What? They're trying to get me stuck at the red light? This might be the worst driver I have ever seen in my life. They'll honk because they're an idiot. Just going for a Sunday drive on Christmas. I don't think we have a connection anyways. Lundy's Lane, historic battlefield. I think the connection might be coming back to life. Thank you to everyone who didn't tune out. What a mistake that was. I thought I would just head down to the touristy area and we would drive through there. But then we lost connection pretty much. But that kind of tells me it's probably not worth streaming around that area tonight. We're probably not going to have much luck. Kevin says I'm around the block from him. I don't know what happened. It's something over the past year has just decimated the cell phone signal in this area. I used to be able to stream through here no problem. Remember the year Action Kid came here, I gave him my Bell SIM card. I was using Rogers and we were both streaming full quality, no issues. I've had several streams in Niagara Falls before where everything worked perfectly, and then this year Ken came here, he couldn't stream. Henry came here, he couldn't really stream. And my last time here, I couldn't really stream anywhere near like the falls or the touristy area. And it just happened again. Like, what the hell? Waiting for someone to make a left turn, probably. The Flying Saucer restaurant is just up here on the left. It's a UFO themed diner. That's pretty cool. I don't think they're open today. No cars in the parking lot. But we've made it to Dorchester Road. Of course, we get a perfect signal in this area. This is not where I am going, but this is where I am going to end the stream. Yeah, I'm in someone else's spot. I'm gonna leave the engine running and I'll be out of here in a minute, but that is about it. We have made it to Niagara Falls. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining the stream. Merry Christmas to you. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be ending the stream in a few short moments. Huge thanks to those who sent super chats during the stream. Sorry I couldn't really read or attend to your messages, but thank you guys. Thank you to our mods for keeping things running smoothly during the drive. Thanks to our channel members, Patreon supporters, and just everyone who tuned in. If you want to get me a Christmas present, hit the subscribe button or the like or dislike. There I am. Seatbelt on, of course. But Merry Christmas, guys. Thank you so much. And as always, I will catch you on the next one. And if you did send a super chat during the stream, I will read it as soon as I'm off the road. All right, I don't think I'm going to live stream tonight. I was going to, but based on how bad the signal was down around Clifton Hill, I just don't think it's going to happen. But I'll test the signal and we'll see. Anyways, thank you so much, guys. Merry Christmas. Yoink.